everything and go towards, you can say, rather simple life, and not so exciting life in terms of world.
I'm going to be dead honest with you. It was the most easiest decision I've ever taken. Trust me.
Is it?
Yeah. It's the hawa that we make that it's the most toughest decision, but it's not. Because when you come towards goodness, Allah sends so much of positivity in you that there is no way that you're going to feel that this is the most difficult decision that I'm taking in my life. I was not a materialistic person any which ways. I like material. I'm not going to say I love brands, I love material, but I'm not greedy for it. If I get it, great. If no, no problem. It's not something that I have to get this by hook or by crook. I was not that kind of a person. I'm a very homely person. I am a family person. I love family. I love my people. I'm there for people. I am always somebody who is, who is the middle person who's always joining people. I like to, I like to mend things. I don't like to break things. So I think even that mentality is something that really helped me. And when I was training myself during lockdown, okay, I think the first most tough decision for me was to switch off the TV. And it was during Ramadan and it was Chandrat, and I remember, Chandrat ko band ho gayi. So I remember telling Anas that, I have decided one thing. Like everything happened step by step during lockdown. So the first thing I called him and told us like today's Chandrat, and I've decided I'm never going to watch TV ever again. And my mom, I didn't even bother to ask her, because I was like, I know it's right, and I don't want to take your decision also in this. Now I am your teacher. So I remember switching it off, and then I remember cancelling our cable connection. So even if my mother wants to switch on the TV, there was nothing to watch. Alhamdulillah, in Ramzan we were good Muslims somewhere. So you know how it is. Ramzan, the whole vibe changes of everyone. Yeah. So Ramadan, anyways, none of us watch TV. That was a rule for last so many years that no matter what, you're not going to switch on TV even for news. There's nothing that we are going to do any which ways. So just keep it shut, concentrate on the ibadat. But the moment everything was gone, and keeping yourself away from the phone, because phone is the biggest fitna now, and you really have to save yourself from the phone. And I was like, nee, let me listen to the bayans, let me listen to the tilawat, let me listen and learn things. So that was my first step. And I think after a while, after I think a week or during Ramadan, I don't remember, maybe mid-Ramadan, I decided that I'm not going to talk to any non-Mahram anymore. And that phase was so difficult for me at that point of time, because emotionally I was in a different world. Obviously there was this certain depression and anxiety that I was going through because of a lot of things, also because of the amal you do, I think, that puts you in this kind of a situation apart from your personal situation. So I was already going through, and I remember the people who were there for me as friends. I remember I just told him, as I said, I've decided I'm not going to talk to any non-Mahram. And he was the only one I used to confide in. So I was not telling anybody anything about my changes, because I was too scared that Shaitan would not let me change. And I was so scared of him. It's so funny that even my mother didn't know I'm changing till the time I announced my tawbah, that I've left everything and I've taken the hijab forever. So
was that before you married?
Yeah, of course, before I have done everything for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not for marriage, not for a boy. Because this is the love that I wanted to show Allah, that this is for you. And I will never join anybody in this course, even when it comes to a simple hijab or this